set and curtains are about to rise on another theater season in Buffalo as Curtain Up gets underway next week. Joining us now live in studio is president of Shays Performing Arts Center, Tony Conti, to tell us what's in store for Shays, the Smith Theater, 710 Main Street, and so much more.
Tony, thank you so much for making it in today. There's a lot to talk about. This is the perfect time to be talking about theater in Buffalo because over 20 local theaters put on an amazing show. That's Curtain Up. It kicks off at the Smith Theater. Can you tell me a little bit about what will be happening?
Well, the performance we have at the Smith Theater, we're bringing a gentleman up from Broadway. He's been in many, many Broadway shows, Robert Creighton, who's doing a show called Ain't We Got Fun. And it's a cabaret-style show. It's a lot of music from the early 3 decades of the last century, and just great, great music, memorable music. And Robert he's a great performer. And
a little teaser, I will be heading out right after the show to talk to Robert, and we'll be showing that interview later on next week in anticipation for Curtain Up.
But of course, Curtain Up is one night only. It's just next Friday night, but it really kicks off an entire theater season here in Buffalo. The Shays family of theaters, you can still subscribe. They have great seasons coming up, right?
Yes, absolutely. We still have season tickets available for all 3 theaters, both Shays Buffalo Theater, Shays Smith Theater, and 710 Main Theater. And we'd love to have people join us.
And what show kicks off the Broadway series at Shays?
The Broadway series kicked off by Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. A great new production, just opened last spring in Cleveland, and we're really, really excited to bring Joseph back to Shays.
And looking at that footage, you're seeing some familiar faces if you follow American Idol in that one.
Right. Diana DeJarmo and her husband, Ace Young, are playing Joseph and the narrator, and it'll be fun.
And then for people that see Joseph, they're hooked on theater, they want to continue to see all the other shows offered at Shays. Can you give me a rundown of the Broadway season?
Really fast.
There's a lot
We're going to put a timer on the screen
There
right
you
now.
go. Following Joseph is Cinderella in the first week of December. Rodgers and Hammerstein. First time Cinderella has been done as a musical piece. We follow that with Motown, the musical, at the end of January. March will bring us February, Chicago, coming back to Shays, and then something everybody's been waiting for, the brand new production of Phantom of the Opera in March, and then we close with last year's Tony Award winning Kinky Boots, Best Musical. 5 of these 6 shows are still playing on Broadway.
Amazing. And for the record, you did have those all memorized. We have them up on the screen, but I think that your view is blocked from the monitor here in the studio, so very impressive. So not only are the Broadway shows great that are coming to Shays this year, but there's also some special engagements that people are really looking forward to.
Yeah, special engagements right now on sale is Mamma Mia, coming back for its 43rd time, I think.
That always does really well here,
but people love Mamma Mia. It's first weekend in November. We follow that in February with $1 Million Quartet, which was here a couple years ago. It's just an absolutely great show. And then we close the season, actually, the first 2 weeks of June, with none other than the Book of Mormon for 2 full weeks.
And another special engagement that has a lot of people talking is Shaping Sound. Can you give us a little rundown of that one?
Yeah, Shaping Sound is a dance program. It's interpretive modern dance. It's really well done, and it's been all over the country, and we're very, very pleased to be bringing that into Buffalo.
And Mamma Mia, you mentioned before, it always does so well with the audiences here in Western New York. Why does it strike a chord with us here?
I think because it's fun. I think we see people get up in the aisles and dance. Probably the only Broadway show I've ever seen people do that at. But I think it's the music. I think people just really enjoy that music. It's very uplifting. It's just a fun story.
Yeah, my season tickets that I've had for more than 10 years are on the mezzanine level, so it's where it hangs over.
Right.
And only during Mamma Mia, that was the only time I actually remember it rocking and wanting to grab my seat a little bit because everyone is up on their feet and dancing the entire time. So much to keep track of. You've really lined up a great season. You must be really excited.
Yeah, we really are. And obviously, we're selling a record number of season tickets, so we've got the public is really supportive of what we're doing, and they really seem to be embracing this season.
And
now, I want to talk about Curtain Up once more because you do always open Curtain Up with an incredible opening night Curtain Up Gala. Can you tell me how people can get involved in that?
Yeah, the Curtain Up Gala actually this year is going to begin at 5 o'clock. It's going to be a dedication of the Plaza of Stars, which if you haven't seen it is at the north end of the theater district in front of 710 Main Theater. It's part of the revitalization of Main Street, the addition of traffic back to Main Street. So we're going to be dedicating that, and then a cocktail party will take place following that in Shays Grand Lobby for guests that want to come in for the cocktail party. The dinner, black tie dinner, will take place on Shays Stage. Tickets are still available for the black tie dinner, and they can be purchased through curtainup.com, curtainup.org, the website. They are available. After that, the dinner ends about 7:30. All the curtains go up at 8 across the area. There are 20 theaters participating in Curtain Up. And then around 10 o'clock, it depends when the shows on Main Street end, but roughly around 10 o'clock, will be the Great Street Party. And you know, I was looking at the advanced weather earlier today on Channel 4, of course. Yeah. And it only went to Friday, and I was getting nervous. I said, okay, next Friday looks like it's going to be great. I was hoping to see Saturday just to make sure there wasn't any rain Saturday. That's going to come in a little early, but I guess tomorrow we'll get Saturday.
We'll get Saturday tomorrow.
We'll
you have to wait.
You know, I was glad to see that Friday looks good. So it looks like the weather is going to hold, and we're going to have some nice weather for the event. Yeah, the street party is always a blast, and it's all themed to the 20s, to Great Gatsby. So there are going to be some interesting things that are very unique that are going to happen at this Curtain Up that haven't happened in the past because of the theme that they've set up. So it's going to be fun.
Oh, it sounds so fun. We'll be sure to put in a good word with Todd if we can about that forecast for Friday night. Break a leg to everyone who's participating in one of those shows. We're going to be highlighting just about every single show that will be taking the stage next Friday night at Curtain Up. And then it continues. The Sunday is the walk that we just mentioned, too.
Right.
So
Sunday
you can
is
celebrate
Shays Walk.
theater in
Yes.
Buffalo all of next weekend. Thanks so much for coming in again.
Sure.
Great job lining up, or with the lineup this year.
Sure enough.
All right, it's time to send it back out to Emily Lanahan now. It's time for our hashtag of the week.